You are tuning in to this week's inspiration. You just gotta put one foot in front of the other. And then what? Soon we'll be walking on our fitness path. Let's get it on this. What today is? I'm videoing this on a Fab Fit Friday. So let's get back into this, okay? Ciao. Peace. Childhood dreams are coming up to the surface for healing. Some people have lost their childhood. You know, Michael Jackson have a song, "Have You Seen My Childhood?" Oh, it's my friend, guys, Papito. But we call him Poppy for short. Oh, I didn't know you was coming for spring break, Poppy. How are you? I'm good. I'm going to be here for a little while. Oh, is everything okay? Yeah, it will be. It will be. But I just want to have fun with you guys. What are we doing this spring? What are you guys gonna do? Are we having any games, any parties? What are we gonna do? I don't know. I guess we all can come together and figure out something. We should have a spring break block party or something like that. Or let's go do some art, or we're on this fruit and veggies tip, so you gotta come and get inside of the book too, Poppy. Would you like to get inside of our new Illustrators Edition book? I'm sure Miss Chandra wouldn't mind drawing you in there. Can I meet her? I want to be in the book. That sounds cool. Sure. Let's go and find her. Miss Chandra, we've got somebody we want you to meet. It's our friend Papito, but we call him Poppy. Stay tuned for more with Star and Friends. And please support our children's departments with these educational products. ABCs of F's and V's. Teach me cards. Kids know word. Bible trivia game. Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. We now call this workshop into order. Attention, please. Welcome to today's workshop. Don't come in the store hungry, especially not this store. Man, they got it ready, cut up. Little grill, cooked stew. That looks yummy. Ooh, asparagus, potatoes, squash, artichoke. What is it? Sweet potatoes. This is my kind of party right here, baby. Maybe throw some chicken on there. let y'all tell. That looks yummy. Anyway, I should not have come in the store because I'm hungry. Ooh, what is this? Butternut squash with cinnamon brown sugar. Oh my goodness. Yes. Come through, Jesus. I came in here for one thing. How many of you know I'm going to stick to my plan today? Let's see. What is that one thing? Oh, boom, there it is. That's all I came for today. Peace. Teas, and more teas. I love gourmet teas. Do you? I love gourmet teas. Detox. Interesting. Do you love tea as much as me? You like when I rhyme. I know you do. Do you love tea as much as me? Oh man, I'm not gonna buy none today. I think I'm a tea connoisseur. I like different types of teas. I'm gonna make my own tea. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna make my own tea. Some snacks. Don't come in the store hungry, people. Here are some health and wellness tools. My veganized soul food cookbook. The Empathic Artisan Oracle cards. Now available on my website. ALC, Authentic Life Cuisine. C, Fit Wellness. Everyone is not destined to be a size 4, 8, 10, heck, even a 14. Love on you, no matter what size you are. You just gotta put one foot in front of the other. And then what? Soon we'll be walking on our fitness path. Let's get it on this. I think what today is? I'm videoing this on a Fab Fit Friday. So let's get back into this, okay? Ciao. Peace. What's up, beloveds? Coach C here. Checking in on a little walk here. Looking a little cute. Getting back on this fitness tip, child. Ooh, it's hard. I won't say it's hard. It's a little challenging. When you have not been on your fitness tip in a while. Ooh-wee. Anyway, so I just got to do what? HTTI. Holistic Therapeutic Training and Stitching.
Spiritual well-being. What do you think it is? What does it mean for you? What might it include?
Look at things or listen to things
well-being, the word spiritual
with other senses.
Mystical. They don't quite know what to do with it.
Smell, taste, touch.
They sort of know it's part of holistic care.
There's the awareness rather than the interpreting.
And so what I wanted them to do was to realise that they're already
practice
working
that
very hard at it
in your daily life. It's a primordial spiritual practice. If that's your this ability to look.
I just keep seeing the same card again. Last 2 weeks had that same card, now it's back again. And they just want us to know that everything is going to work out just as it's supposed to. Be encouraged and no worries, they say. It's going to all work out. Automatic writing. Get your pen and paper out and scribe some messages from the other side. What's up, Aquarius? How are you? Here's a quick astrology update. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Whenever you find Aquarius in your chart, this little consultant is for you. Alright. Oh, shucks. Happy birthday. What are you guys doing, have done for your birthday? Whatever it is, you must, MUST, celebrate you. If nobody else does, come on, dear somebody, you must celebrate you. Alright. What are the messages, Father God, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Holy Ancestors? We thank you now, Ascended Masters, for some messages for the Aquarius. Beautiful, eccentric sign. That's all I can say, y'all. Got a couple of flippers here. I'm going to keep shuffling. Let's get a trans message while I do this. I see the word sunny. Sunny days are ahead for you. Something about low interest. Maybe someone's buying a car, a home or something. It said look for a low interest rate. Something about a refund. I don't know whether that's a refund. You're gonna get a refund on something, or we're talking about income tax refund. I'm not sure. Phenomenal. Keep pouring. Humanity needs you. Got more flippers here. So, you know that the Aquarius is a sign of philanthropy, as well as humanitarianism. But I have to say this, being a fellow Aqua myself, some people, because they know that to be the thing for the Aquarius, right? They kind of like want to force you to doing philanthropic, humanitarian things when you may have your path, but everybody's path is different. And they try to force their will, you see, upon you because they know that this is a big part of an Aquarius pathway or whatever. Be mindful how you allow people to force things upon you because it's their agenda. And that may not be the pathway in which the universe, God, Holy Spirit, whoever you deem to be your high source, wants it to be. Just be mindful, okay? Yeah, don't be everybody's sacrifice. I can tell you a story about that. Child, it's something. That's all I can say. And that's another thing about an Aquarius, especially when you're growing up. It's interesting. I'm going to just leave that alone. Yeah, that's a little bit too personal. All right, so we have upper world. Interesting. They call Aquarius the airhead sign sometimes because we have so many ideas and things of that nature. Upper world. We do get a lot of messages from the celestial realm, heavenly realm, angelic realm. So, upper world to me says intuition. You must follow your intuition, but you know, as I was saying, growing up as an Aquarius, these things you'll grow into. You know, some people, like kids born now, is different. They wake up a luminous warrior. They come into this world wise like an owl. And some more or less complete, but not really complete. It's a process. So these are some good cards, especially for the Aquarius. You have the upper world, luminous warrior, the owl, and completion. So I said what the upper world is. Let's see. Luminous warrior to me is a light in the world. Most Aquarians are lights to the world. Be that. No matter how much crap people try to put on you that belongs to them, not yours, but theirs, you still have to be a light. I hear burden bearers. Yeah. Aquariuses they bear a lot. But again, you got to don't allow people to put their crap on you. Okay? Be wise as an owl. But what? As a serpent. You see that serpent eating his own tail. Some things that you have been in, I have been in, we have been in, is now complete. And it's time to move forward into a new phase, Aquarius. Because wisdom is the principal thing. And you Oba Salamahaya. You ought not stay in a season where it's already completed for you. Yet, like I said, other people may want you to remain in things because it's comfortable for them, you see. But you dare not stay in a season that's already past and that's already completed for you. How do you know if it's completed? Because you have angelic, celestial, higher up guidance, you will know. Because you're following your intuition here. All right, these are some great cards for the Aquarius. All right. Should I post some more? These are really good. I think I'm going to look in the book a little. I'm not going to be reading. I'm going to look in the book a little for each card to see what any key things that needs to come out. Let's see. Let's start with the upper world. Ask your divine helpers for guidance. If this oracle has already spoken to you, do not ask for more guidance. Take what has been offered. Now you must deal with the lethargy and idleness. While support for a new destiny is not yet in place, a new dimension is available to you if you act now. That's another thing, being in between worlds. That's a big thing for an Aquarius. Says, the upper world is calling you to step into your fully realized self. Clear distractions so that you can move into a higher destiny. Do not fall to the temptation to craft a slightly more improved version of yourself. What you perceive as a problem or as an obstacle is in fact the irritation you need to take the great leap. Remember, you cannot cross the Grand Canyon in 2 small jumps. That's good. All right, so angels, divine helpers, the ancient ones, and all varieties of luminous beings populate the upper world. Like I said, we get messages from a lot of different beings. It is the place where you go to retrieve your destiny and find out who you will become. Discover your great potential and undream of possibilities. It is also the place where the spirits of the dead arrive when they complete their journey to the light. Interesting. All right, that was the upper world. All right, luminous ones. Let's see what I can pick out. The medicine. Well, let's start from the top. The luminous warrior has no enemies in this world or the next. He is impeccable in word and deed. He focuses on his light rather than on what hides in the dark. Since he casts no shadow, he is as radiant as the sun and can transform his most terrible enemy into his ally. His power comes not from the sword, but from speaking his truth at all costs. Man, that's all I'm going to say. The luminous warrior reminds you it is important to focus on your power, wisdom, and beauty. Do not be seduced by what seems wrong with you or with the world. Remember that intention follows attention. So focus on your positive traits. Feed your light with more light until you feel truly empowered. Then there will be little need for action as you resolve all situations from within. The medicine is, are you being tempted by your emotions to follow your lower instincts? Are you being invited to enter into a quarrel with someone? Put your sword away. This is not the time for battle. Your enemy is not who you think it is. Do not act from a place of anger that will damage your relationships and hurt the ones you care for. Find the truth hiding in your heart that will affirm your instinct for peace rather than for war. So a luminous warrior, luminous is the key word here. You are a warrior, but you fight differently. Man, if these cards are so on time, it's scary. Fight your way, Aquarius. Not how folk want you to fight. Okay? Next, the owl. Let's see. Owl is the master of the night. Interesting. What? I don't know. The master of the night. She can see situations with perfect clarity, more so when it is dark, and is able to discern truth when others are sightless. Interesting. She helps you find your light and your lightness in the darkest moments of your life, and to embrace the night as your ally. Owl can bring you messages from the invisible world. She opens your ears so that you may hear the voices of the ancestors, and you may acquire their wisdom and make it your own. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look around you, notice every detail, and find the hidden messages brought to you by Owl. Do not shoot the messenger. Be grateful to the friend who shows you what you have not wanted to see until now. Observe all the facets of the diamond without judgment. Remember that the facets you dislike are often mirrors of the parts of you that you do not want to recognize. Do not be afraid of the truth, as it will become your compass. Owl guards against self-deception and insists that your motives be pure and transparent to all. What is the message that you are not hearing? The situation you are not seeing with clarity. Owl invites you to wait patiently. Bide your time until it is right to act. Then do so decisively with no hesitation or remorse. Owl. That was good, Owl. Sometimes you got to face the facts and reality in a lot of things. That's all I'm going to say. All right, let's close it out. Aquarius with completion. How many of you know we're in a season of completion here? Let's see what this I didn't want to read everything. Clinging to the old form will bring only decay. When fruit is left too long on the vine, it will rot. Child. Woo-wee. You know that it is time to move on, yet are reluctant. Do not be afraid of hurting anyone's feelings. Remember that you are responsible for your actions, not the actions of others. Mourn what is lost so you can move on. Do not be sad. Be like the sun at midday, who shines brightly, neither longing for sunrise nor dreading the dark. All things have a beginning, a middle, and an end. This sounds like Ecclesiastes 3. There's a time for everything. This is the nature of life, the seed, the flower, and the fruit, and all of human relationships. Completion suggests the fullness of the moment and the need to transform an old form into a new one. You have finished the cycle. Yes. And there is no more growth or benefit from hanging on to the old. In regard to relationships, it is time to honor what has been and find a new form for the future. In your ventures, it is time to reap your harvest. Say what now? Completion is a time for celebration. I kid you not, before I said that, I saw the confetti like, celebrate. I will post that clip next. Celebrate. It is the end of summer when the fruit is ripe. Come on here, somebody. It's time to celebrate. The Akasha Consult add-on, The Snitch. Hey, let me tell you a secret. I know some of us go through family hurts, trauma from childhood, and a whole bunch of stuff within our family dynamics, right? But what I just got was, you shouldn't really take it personal because they aren't really your family. Yeah, let that sit. And the thing is, the person that's spearheading all of this trauma, or spearheading the deliberate injustice that's happening to a lot of us, the person that's spearheading this either is one, they know the truth that your bloodline is different from theirs and they're mad about it, or they are being used by an ancestor that knows the truth. Did you just get that? So you have some ancestors that are gone on, but they left their spirit here and they know the truth. That's why when we pray for our ancestors' help, you need to make sure you pray. I hear a reader say, ancestors of the highest white light. Now we know why all of our ancestors weren't light of the light. So let me clarify this again. Some of us are experiencing trauma in our family dynamics because the matriarch, I hear, some matriarchs, either they've gone passed on, or they have left their spirits here to carry on the injustice because they know, and it stems from jealousy, because they know the truth, that they know that we who are called and chosen, like starseeds or twins, or those in the family that are chosen, you know who they are. They aren't really of the same bloodline, and that's why this injustice has happened throughout the years. Because I've been asking my ancestors, we had a nice conversation about this today. I said, why me? Why so much injustice from relatives? And this is what I just got to download. Well, you know, they're not really a relative. I said, say what now? They're not really a relative. You have different bloodlines, and they know that. And this is why, because their bloodline does not contain the spiritual wealth that your bloodline does. So they feel like they have to steal from you. Wow. This is why there has been a lot of theft, injustices, blah, blah, blah in the family, because somebody knows the truth. And they're either using someone that's here in the life. Now I hear past lives. Someone from the past lives energy is still looming in the family, you know, because it's energy. And it's looming in the family inside of a person to continue on this mess. And the mess is, we know that you're not really a part of our family bloodline. You have a royal priestly bloodline. And because of that, we have to steal from you in order to thrive ourselves. Well, man, I said, what? Say what now? We have to steal from you, your ideas, your blah, 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 blah. This is why they steal. Because they know you are from a different bloodline. And they are not, in this lifetime, going to receive the things that you are about to receive. Wow. Isn't that jaw-dropping? It's like, this is why they treat you the way they do. This is why some people are like the black sheep of the family. This is why it seems like you stick out like a sore thumb when it comes to your family. It's like, are we really related? And it's like, you're from a different blood lineage or bloodline. We're going to get a little bit more deeper into this because this was a very lengthy download and conversation. So I had to cut it off, child. The Akasha Consult add-on, The Snitch. So, dream analysis. You know, I was just reminded, now this is class number 2 that I am still in the process of setting up. And it's dream, I forgot what I call it, declaration, dream, I don't know. I have to look back at my notes. I'm a little backlogged. I might have to hire an assistant. Spirit said, I'm your assistant. Just keep moving forward. Anyway, this dream with, and I am not condoning, not condemning, none of that. You know, your sexual orientation is a personal thing. But in this dream, it was a bunch of men dressed as women. And it was a specific woman there at the end that came out as this to say, I am the puppet master of all of this. Now, this woman appeared to be a relative, but then I remember I've seen you before in a dream. You're the doppelganger. So I'm like, oh, what is this all about now, God? Why am I seeing this circus or what do they call it? Cirque du Soleil type scene in my dreams, right? And so I just left it at that. Because in the dream, it was as if this person that appeared at the end was making a statement to say, I'm here, or I'm back, or some shit like that. You know, after these men that were dressed like women were just acting unseemly, not doing anything bad or anything, but you know, just nobody spoke. It was just like a cirque du Soleil. You know, when people are dancing around and being sensual and things of that nature. Anyway, that was weird because, like I said, that is not my preference. I am a straight heterosexual female. And so why am I dreaming about more or less men that are dressed in drag? Interesting, isn't it? So I left that. I woke up from that dream. And then maybe an hour later, the scene played out a little. And someone asked the question about the Matrix. And I answered, and I didn't get it. And I'm like, oh, this is what that dream meant. See, this is yet again about somebody's DM leaving the circus, the Cirque de Lo. How do you say it? The Cirque Le or de Lu, whatever. The circus, the Matrix, basically. Because the person asked me about the Matrix. And I finally pieced it together. Oh, that's what this dream was. This person is leaving the Matrix, but folk are still trying to keep them in the Matrix. We'll see what else I get from this. And why are you showing me this? Why me? Why are you showing me this? What does this have to do with me, if anything? And if nothing, then why are you showing it to me? What is it that you want me to do about this? All right. Wait on that class. I think it's called Dream Interpretation, Dream Analysis. I have to look back at my notes, but this is class number 2 that will be offered as a on-demand course by myself, Chandra. Stay tuned. Twin talk. Here's a little nugget. I'm telling you, spirits flowing today, okay? This is why, and I gotta keep it light. Not be mean, not be nasty, but I have to say this. This is why some men and women are not really ready for marriage, because marriage will really require you to be selfless in a lot of ways. What do I mean? Well, you have some DMs, especially during this twin flame journey, that are so ego driven and wanting to do things their way, even when they clearly see it's so hard and it's not working. You have shown them a better way, told them there is a better way, and yet they still just want to do it their way because of their own agenda. So that's telling me you really are not marriage material, because you care more about your agenda versus your family, your wife, or whatever. Now, that can go both ways for women as well. I've been guilty of that. Caring or having tunnel vision more so on your agenda, which really, I know as a woman, you are thinking about the total package, but it may not seem like it at the time. And in the man's defense, he may be thinking that same way too. But to others, it doesn't look that way. It looks as if you're being selfish. You're only thinking about yourself. And as a result, it disrupts a lot of things for a lot of people. So, on the tip of a marriage, you see, here's a little example. You see the challenge at hand. You have been provided a way out to change the situation, and yet you don't accept it because you don't want to be labeled as wrong. You don't want it to look as if you made a mistake. Honey, as long as you're breathing here in the earth realm, you are going to make mistakes. And it's okay. But when it's not okay is when you don't learn from the mistakes and you continue to repeat the mistakes regardless. If you see if it's not working, then there is a problem. It's time to grow up. Just saying.
When a man values a woman, he's honest about his life, almost to a fault, to a point. He'll risk hurting himself being so honest. Because, and why is this? It's because when a man really values a woman, he becomes honest about, his past, his present life. Because a serious man never wants to appear as an imposter to the woman he really loves and values. So before she catches it in the wind, before, she gets it from some other source, he will lay it all down, he'll lay it all out for her, because one of the signs of a man loving and valuing a woman is that he's honest with her. He doesn't hold anything back. He's not deceptive. He's honest with her. You can kind of get a glimpse of this. Submission is the second step. The first step is the man's honoring of the woman. When a man honors the woman properly, submission is a natural response. We jump to the woman must submit before we stop by base number one. The man must honor the woman. And what does it mean to honor? To honor, it means to have high respect. It means to have great esteem. It means to treat you according to your worth and to put you in a special place. It's called honor. It's the love a man has for his mama. He ain't gonna talk to his mama unless he got some screws loose. He ain't gonna talk to his mama no any kind of way. He'll walk off and leave out of the house before he talks crazy to his mama. But when a man honors his woman, there's certain things he's gonna say, certain things he's not going to say, even if he's angry. He's not gonna behave in certain ways because he honors you. He's not gonna treat you dishonorably.
So I just got a message for DMs. Those of you that resonate with this. Someone feels as if they are, how shall I say, going backwards or went backwards. Or, like what I'm seeing is a slingshot. You know how when you pull a slingshot back, you have to go back. And then when you release it you go forward with power. Well, you may have been pulled back in some way. It's going to be different for everyone. You will know in what way you have been pulled back. Whether that's an actual physical thing, something in your mental state, the way you think, how you operate, something has been pulled back. Now, in the manner in which it was pulled back may have been not to your liking. It may have been a wrongdoing. But how many of you know that what the enemy means for our evil, God turns it around for our good? If you did not know that, this is the message that I just received. Somebody has been pulled back, but it is for a purpose. Now, the key is, there is a key that will plight you forward like with speed. I mean, with speed. But the thing is, will you accept that key? Some of you also, I'm getting, feels like you're blocked, perhaps from your person. It's not a block. It's the key. And Spirit will reveal to you, specifically, each one of you, what is the key to unlock the communication, to unlock you moving forward in an expeditious way. Because I saw speed. The thing is, will you obey? That's what I saw. And I'm like, oh, you allowed something to occur because this persons, they didn't adhere to what was being said. And they kind of acted as if they don't know. But you do know. Spirit says you know exactly what the key is. But for some reason, you're justifying, he says. You're justifying and you're not obeying. So seek out what the key is for you and then do that. That is your little message for tonight. Just a little nightcap. Maybe I'll pull a card to get further instructions or further messages. Peace. So I further hear that you held the key all this time. You have had, the key all along. Basically, you hold the key to your own deliverance in your relationship. Did you hear that? You hold the key to your own deliverance in this relationship. Will you use the key? Will you? All right, I'm putting a little card on this here situation. Just a little check-in, a little nightcap. I just saw a cross. Somebody's at a crossroads. Is it UDM? Uh-oh. What is this? My God, I believe this is the answer. This is the key. Hold up. This is too good to be true. I got to show y'all this picture. Okay. This card right here, I'm gonna give y'all a picture, but this right here, Spirit said it's a whip and what is the word? It said harvest, a whip and a harvest, and I said, no, it called this grass or something. I said, oh, that's like hay or whatever, harvest, and it says taking a harvest. I said, that's an interesting term. Why taking? And it said, because a whip is like force. Adabasendo is forceful. Taking it by force. And you know what else? It's the kingdom suffered violence and the violent taken by force. So some of us have been robbed, I hear. Robbed. People have stolen, trampled, squandered, and did all manner of evil against some people. And so this DM needs to know this is the key. You got Tapo Sanda. You got to take it back by force. Now, I am no way, shape, or form talking about violence, anything illegal. I'm not talking about that. This is a spiritual fight. Now, however you articulate that, that's between you and your God. But I'm just relaying the message. Taking the harvest says to me, you got to take what belongs to you. You can't wait for somebody to give it to you. Oh my God. And I just told you that the deliverance for you in your relationship, you had the key all along. Oh my God. And this is just confirming that you, DM, got to take it by force. You got to take the harvest. Maybe this is your key. So, okay, we're going to further go on into this because taking the harvest, I got to dissect that a little bit more based on what we heard earlier about you have the key. You got your own key to deliverance, and you got a whip and a harvest. And take the harvest. Maybe some of you are, I hear the word subservient. I don't even know what that means. I gotta look that up. Subservient, or like a servant. You have to rise up out of a servant's mindset, meaning, are you a leader? Why it seems as if you're asking for permission to do something here. Who are you asking? Can I have this relationship? Who are you asking that? Can I have this relationship? Yes, you can if you take it by force. You have to. Relationship is the harvest. You must take it. You can't ask. You want to ask permission from the devil that stole something from you? Oh my. Okay, I'm going on this one. That's like you've been robbed. Your house has just been broken into, and you're going to go to the thief that stole your things and say, oh, can I please have that back? Now, how does that sound? Crazy, right? It's more or less the same thing. You're going to ask permission for something that belongs to you. Take the harvest. Ooh, Spirit is on fire tonight. And he further says, you know, I got a little smart comment from somebody about, oh, that's how people, take somebody else's message. Well, it's just like this whip says, take the harvest. If you don't, somebody will take it from you. This is how Spirit works. Meaning, I give you a message. You don't want to give the message. So I'm going to give it to somebody else who's going to obey. It's the same thing. You don't want the relationship. You squandered it. You left it for dead. You don't want it. Then I'll give it to somebody else. Simple. How you like that? Woo! And this card is an 11. Huh? An 11. You know that stands for twin flame and angels and mastery. So by Simandodaba, Spirit is leading you, DM, into mastery. Stop asking for permission to win. Take it by the horns and get your harvest before someone else does. And and I hear, do not be slowful, because you are on borrowed time. My God, you are on borrowed time, thin ice and everything else. But it still belongs to you. And they really want you to have it. But my God, if you don't move forward, oh God, I heard hoarding. Okay, break that down. I know what it means, but why are we hearing that? It's not for you to hoard, but it is for you to have and to hold. From this day forward. I cannot tonight with Spirit. It's not for you to hoard, but for you to have and to hold from this day forward. You know the vows when somebody about to get married to Spirit. And perhaps their person. If they follow the prerequisites, if they use their key, if they take the harvest. This was a good little sermon. I'm telling you, I thank God for it tonight. Thank you, Spirit. Not it's an 11 and a J is on it. Somebody DM name may start with a J. That's all I'm going to say. This is overwhelmingly too much here. Me again. Okay, I was wrapping up this little video, but I said, do I need to put any other cards on here? And I heard money. Okay, maybe somebody's key is money. Spirit will give you the specifics, but I heard money. So I have the Kipper card. And I just saw the wealthy man. Was that the wealthy man or the main meal? Let me see. Where did it go? I see house peeking out. And let's see what I'm gonna get. All right. See a coffin card sticking out. Ending of something. Season. Now, what does that have to do with money? I see bad health. Wow. Interesting. Let's keep going. Bad health and a coffin card. Lord Jesus. I hope this is not a judgment. But you know, here go the wealthy man. Wow. We got coffin, bad health, and the wealthy man. Spirit, clarify these cards, please. Please clarify. I hear timing. What do you mean? Timing is pivotal, and someone has squandered a lot of it. Wow, I got a flipper, and I have adjudication. Interesting. Oh my God. That's a 10. Further saying that something is completed. I sense that there's a story behind all of this, but I'm not getting it. We got house. We have poverty. What is the message here? This is quite involved. So, backtrack. I got, do I need any more cards on this here story? And I heard money. Coffin card came out, the ending of a situation, ending of a cycle, I hear is here. Then we have bad health. Say someone may be experiencing some bad health because of their past decisions. And now I'm seeing that word again, crossroads. Someone is at a crossroads and they may be experiencing some bad health, you know, because of their decisions. And this may be the wealthy man that is going through this. And then poverty is also a 10. 7 and 3 equals 10. And the background I'm drawn to, like, it looks like a storm. Someone is leaving this poverty mindset because really they weren't being their true selves simply because of greed, I hear, and lust, I hear, for the things of life. Okay. But it seems like they're holding an umbrella. Or a tree. And I'm reminded of that scripture in the Bible about, I don't remember exactly who it was, where God provided them some shade under a tree that wasn't really there. It was like a supernatural tree that was protecting them from the heat or the sun or something. And I'm reminded of that as I look at this poverty card and this bush that this person is holding as they walk away from the storm behind them. So this is also a 10, the completion of a cycle, and Spirit is giving them a covering of some sort as they move forward out of it. Then we have House, and this is where the adjudication is. Something about settling debts from the past. I'm drawn to the Seal. It's something that's of some type of official authoritative matter here that's being settled. It's pretty serious, it seems as if. So maybe someone is, in some type of legalities of some sort, and it's being settled. Is there any other messages about money? Mature woman peeking out. Any other messages? I hear the word enticement. Enticement. Okay. Let me see. Do I need to get any other cards on this here message? I just wanted to do a little nightcap, but clearly Spirit has something else in mind. I don't feel to get any sexy decks because this is kind of heavy. It's judgment, basically. So sexiness is, not at the forefront. Message of concern, which is a 5, which equals change here. Change is here. I don't care how you put it. We have the child. The 1 and 8 is 9, a new birthing. Something about the canopy covering in the background. Like I said, a covering is here. And the bunny rabbit that this child is holding, symbolic of prosperity, fertility, as well as haste. So something is going to be done rather quickly. What is the message of concern about the child? The child can represent the mission between a couple. We have the mature woman. The child can represent the mission between this couple here, you and your person, because we are talking about love. And the message of concern is what, though? Maybe the child, which is the mission. There's some concern here. And then we have family room. Okay, I'm not going to pull any more. I think I'm going to try to seal this off. But I don't feel like it's over yet. Is there any other clarity here that you want to bring forth? Journey. Someone has been on a long journey. 10 is completed. Okay, so what does the family room, child, mature woman, and message of concern mean? This has been a journey. This is a 10. It's completed now. And you know how you're docking a train to move on to your next location? This is what I'm getting here. What else? Is there anything else? Do I need any other cards? Or is that it for this little nightcap here? I don't think I'm getting any more cards, so I'm going to leave it there. And I hope that you did receive some type of message, clarity, understanding, or something concerning your situation. And we have sudden wealth, 777, and it's also an 11. You know, the lever on this machine, I just saw it being pulled. So, the lever is being pulled in this here situation. And it's about to be a release of finances. And I hear back pay. Wow. Back pay. recompense,
he may not be serious because when a
sorrowful.
man is serious, the first thing he starts
Wow.
to think about is his money. He wants to
Okay.
get his money right
So,
because he wants to provide
take what
for
resonates,
you.
toss what does not. That was a lot. I think that's it. I'm still shuffling. I don't know why. Great fortune, which is an 8. New birthing and a pouring out that's taking place. And it's in the shape of a cornucopia. I've never seen that before. Yeah. The cornucopia blessing is about to be released into the rightful hands. Wow. Into the rightful owner's hands is what I hear. All right. Peace and love. Final message in love. A final little message here. See if I can get 1 or 2 cards. Close it out. Got 1. And let's see if I get 1 more of these little Lover's Oracle cards. I haven't used these in a while. Any more messages here? Guess not. So the one that I have says embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. I think that's
When a man honors you, he has a heart to provide financially. Money. Money. You need money in a relationship. Lisa. I thought she was there. I was going to ask her, do we need money to keep these lights on around here? Huh? Yes, sir. We just put 2 more children through college. What put them through? He has a heart to provide financially. That was my objective when I asked that woman to marry me. I said, I'm going to take care of this woman. Now, mind you, at the time I married her, she making more money than me, much more money than me. But I said in my heart, I'm going to take care of this woman. And when she got pregnant with Rachel, said, well, I asked her, said, are you cool with staying home to take care of Rachel for a little while? Because so many weird things were going on in the daycares. She said, yeah, I'll do it. And she stepped back from my job for a minute. Well, here we are almost 24 years later, that she did that, and I've still been taking care of her. I've provided because when a man honors a woman, he has a heart to provide. Now, letter B. When a man honors you, he seeks to make you happy. He seeks to make you happy. He wants.
The metaphysical chambers for HTTI. Schedule your chamber session today. You're from a different blood lineage or bloodline. We're going to get a little bit more deeper into this. All right, let's do a little quick shuffle. See what kind of cards can we get today. Have 1. How convenient and timely. Income tax. Everybody and their mama is waiting to file their income taxes. Are you? All right, let's see what else can we get. Let's see. What other cards can we get today for just a little refresher? Emergency fund. We should have one, or at least try to, make a plan to establish one. I didn't say it would be easy, but this is some things that we must do. Whole life insurance. I was just going to say, these are some of the things that we must do. Something like life insurance. Excel. You can use the Excel software to help you with your finances. And so much more. Get your Providence Oracle deck today. Don't delay.
Telling us, oh no, you have no say over this. We're going to drive one down your throat. We get some increased costs and learn business.
think I had this conversation maybe a year or so ago about in the heart of the pandemic, when you had the PPP loans and EIDL and more support for small businesses, because, thank you, Lord, because it was forced upon them, meaning when you had businesses that were closed down, so people had to go in within themselves to pull out their gifts and their talents, and they created businesses out of those things. And that's why I kept saying, does nobody else see what's happening here? This is a reforming of the masses. And meaning you have people that is discombobulated out here, going through all kind of craziness, working on jobs and driving this place and that place, long commutes and just, unseemly things, families. That's another issue. But it stems from the heart of the matter. And how can I bring this home? The heart of the matter is, if we can hone in on the passions, the gifts and talents versus going on a job per se, people will be more happy, more joyful, more at peace to, work. And so that would alleviate a lot of stress, and people be more holistically having a holistic way of living. It's like work, live from home. If you're at home and you're working, that gives you more time with your family, more time to cater to what's important, and that is your seed, your children, your lineage. And at the same time, you're making an income and an impact. You see what I'm saying? So this is coming up again here, 2023. It was forced back then because of the pandemic. We pray that it does not have to be reinforced again, because why is it coming back up in my spirit today? Because it's something about when you walk in a place, when I walk in a place and I totally discern something. There was a drive. I went to make a delivery and I went to this place. It was like a photo shoot, and it was a lot of young, thriving people there that were, doing like hair, makeup, blah, blah, blah. They were so excited and buzzing. The energy was really good. And I'm like, see, this is what people need to be pouring into. But I know from being an artist, you don't have funds to do what you really want to do. So you have to get a job in order to try to, pursue your passions, basically. But what if this thing was rerouted? This thing was rerouted, and more money is funneled into these type projects. Creativity, I'm telling you, you have more healthy people, more happy people, less killing, less everything. It's basically getting back to basics and how it was created. Now I'm seeing the scene from the first Black Panther when they were in Wakanda, and how everything was just thriving and buzzing. People doing their trades, import, export trading, making things and being creative. That is our lineage. If you did not know, get back to center. And everybody needs to be praying about this. There needs to be more money, resources channeled, funneled into creative projects. And I can't hardly get it out, but it doesn't need to be projects. It needs to be our way of living. You understand? I hope I came across so that you can understand what Spirit is saying. Because all I did was walk in the place and delivered something. And this is the message that I got. It's like I said this 2-3 years ago. More money need to be funneled into creativity. For better, it's for the whole of humanity. Okay, might I add, this is getting deep involved. Why? I mean, I just need you to think about this. You have grants and loans and different things like that set up so that people can apply for them, going through all of these strenuous, long, drawn out programs, drawn out applications, processes, proposals, all of that, just to try to compete. Because with the grants, it's very competitive. Compete for, with the loans, you got to have good credit. You got to have business credit. How can you have business credit if this is a new business? Anyway, these are the impediments placed at the forefront of creative projects. You got to see. You see, this is from a spiritual perspective. You have got to see what I'm saying to you today. Who did this? Where did this come from? Like, why is the thing that's natural, you gotta pay in order to do it? Taposa. You gotta pay in order to be creative. Huh? That is natural. That's from the earth. That is from God. That is just something that is a part of you. Why should you have to pay or apply for a loan or grant in order to do that? Child, I feel like, what is his name? Ralph Smart. We ain't even had breakfast yet. Well, I did just have breakfast. Anyway, why we got to pay and go through laborious, I hear the word laborious, tireless proposal writing, grant writing. I have nothing against it. I'm just saying, loan application, credit process, we got to go through all of that just to be creative, you know, do a music project, a music video, or, you know, get you a multi-purpose waterfront facility. You got to go through all of that to write a book or, you know, create a character or something. The creative things, even tech, because you need it all. All of it is creativity. You got to go through all of this laborious stuff just to get the resources in order to be you. Do y'all see this? This is a trick of the enemy of our soul, not wanting us to be our authentic self. So they put these stipulations in place so that you won't be able to, you know, get the grants, get the loans, so that you can't do this. And you'll be forced to go on a job per se versus doing your creative passions and pursuits. Oh, God is doing something new. You just need to be ready. Be ye ready at all times. Because thank you, Holy Ghost. I think I'm pretty passionate about this here subject because I have been in the thick of it and still in the thick of the same situation, living in two worlds. If I had cards, you know, that deck says two worlds. You living in two worlds because you want to do your creativity and your projects and things of that nature, but you got to work on a job because you got to pay rent. You got to take care of your family. Why can't you marry the two and do both? Hello, look at this man, prime example, on the corner, doing a photo shoot. You know what I'm saying? I don't, iya sanda base. Ikala mo sanda de bohoya. It's like God is like I just said earlier, reforming things. Some way, somehow, it got skewed, and the enemy of our soul is really playing a mad, stupid trick on everybody, on humanity. But we are Sunnah. But God is in the process of changing this. There may be some fights. There may be some contentions. But you know, what he just said, I'm driving in the midst of it right now. In the midst of the marriage of faith, creativity, and marketplace. Oh, thank you, Holy Ghost. I'm driving in the midst of it right now. I'm in a place where you have where people live, and you have a place where people work, and you have shops. This is the marriage right here. This is marketplace ministry synergy. Hello, CSI solutions for you. That's all I can say. I'm just like, how did we get to this place of separating your passions from a way of living? You know, we going somewhere, okay? Y'all just pray. If this is sparking something in you, if this makes any sense to you, another photo shoot, you have got to pray about this. That's all I'm going to say. If this is making sense to you, pray about it, because it's for a purpose. Things are about to shift, and there's wealth transference taking place even now, and it's going to go into areas like this. Amen. Wow. Thank you.
Do not want the federal government telling us, oh no, you have no say over this.
Your definition of lucrative and my definition of lucrative can be totally different. You know. I'm so grateful. $1 million can be lucrative to you. $1 million can be like just a drop in the bucket to someone else. You know, it depends on the debt ratio. It depends on foundational things. There are many factors. What is the purpose for this innovation? You know, what are you going to do with it? What is it for? Who is it going to? When is it going to get there? It's the allocation of the funds. That's very critical. Also, all the ballots filed and in order. Hard copies as well as digital copies. Marketing and strategies, printing and ratios, etc. Finding out creative ways to market. Mass media. PO box websites, financials, accounting and bookkeeping procedures, daily logins, and things of that nature. CSI solutions for you, as well as CS Inc. And here are some of our programs, and also this little clip of sites around the town. On the Go with Coach C, the mobile executive. Are you on my prayer wall or prayer list? Submit your prayer request today on our websites. Trey Chic Thrifty Boutique. Good morning, beloveds. How are you? Well, I'm in a park here at the park a free piano. Isn't this cool? And it has peacock feathers all over it. And I'm like, hey, that's like my logo for Chandra S. Inc. So I gotta take a pic by it. Hello? I can't play yet. Excuse me, scratch that. I am learning to play now. You see it? Isn't that cool? Look at it. Peacock. This is so cool. And the artist is, looks like Wendy Scuffed Shut. Let me see if I can show you that. This is the artist that drew this, basically painting on this beautiful, beautiful piano. Isn't that nice? Here at the park, a free piano for the kids to come and play on when they come and play at the park. Well, I'm a kid today. Oh yeah, my birthday is tomorrow. Hey. Watch out, Coach C gonna learn how to play piano. Is learning. There it is. She look kind of cute today. She kind of matches this. Hold up. We kind of match, like a little. You got your greens and yellows, and my shoe is yellow. And my pants got flowers on it. I'm bringing in spring early, honey. Keep moving, okay?
These two people in regret. I'm so tired of talking about this shit right here. Now he obsessed, okay? Now he want to make a change. When he was on the fence before, now he realizes the truth about this woman. And he want to celebrate with her. He want to have a 10 of cups with her. He waking the fuck up, okay? That's what we basically seeing here. But I guess, because I'm tired of this, y'all. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of picking up on this energy. I'm tired of pain about how these masculines have treated them. I'm even tired of my own pain that I've experienced from the way that I've been treated. And I'm just picking up on this whole thing, like where the woman has to be the one to say it's okay and, excuse everything that was done against her just to be loved. It shouldn't be like that. A woman shouldn't have to endure all kinds of pain and suffering just to be loved. that's the vibe I'm getting here. You know, and I've been picking that up off a lot of women. You know, readings I've done, just a lot of energies hurting because they have endured so much suffering at the hands of these men who were designed to love them, but they refused to love them. And now these men are waking up, and they expect to be able to reconnect with these women, but at what cost to these women's soul and spirit? Because the level of disrespect that they endured is it just amazes me. It appalls me at the same time. You know, I'm even appalled at the level of disrespect that I have endured. But you know, one thing that I have to say is, every masculine who I've went through some fuck shit with, they all have come back to me. I don't care if it was years later, they all have connected with me, reconnected with me somehow, and apologized, except for one. But everybody else has. And for some reason, I'm not picked. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this Emperor King of Pentacles. You know, he wants this to happen, but he's not acknowledging the pain that he took this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords through. That was a lot of channeling right there, y'all, but that's what I'm getting. The Hierophant. He's not willing to truly examine his character, his morals, how he behaved. You know, he understands that there was a spiritual decree between him and this divine feminine, this woman here, but he blocked it. And I feel like this masculine purposely blocked it, because he was at the 8 of Cups, like I said before, so that lets me know he loved this woman, he cared for her, he knew she meant something, but he chose to mistreat her. And so it's like, you purposely chose to mistreat her. So if you coming back, shouldn't you be leading with an apology here? Like, I don't see no apology out here. And I know we only 9 minutes into the read, but I'm telling y'all, I'm picking up on his vibe. 9 of Pentacles, like, he know this woman was special, but he chose to be in this energy towards her, despite the fact that he knew how special she was. He knew that she was his ideal match. And so that's why I'm saying, why should women have to purposely endure? Like, this was purposeful suffering I'm picking up on. Why do women have to endure so much pain and suffering to finally be loved by the man that they are supposed to be loved by correctly? Like, I don't get it. So, you know, that's where I'm at today. And I ain't the only one, okay? We don't get it with this moon card. This 9 of Pentacles don't get it. I'm telling you right now that this Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles still has much to desire in his obsession for her. It also represents the behavior 10-10. Holy Spirit, what is the message at this time? Because I'm tired of being woke up out my sleep. We're not finna be doing this, okay? Because I got to get my rest, and I'm going to get my rest. And I'm not going to be waking up out my sleep to be delivering no messages, because people who are so wicked that they can't rest is up trying to do more wickedness. Like, we just not going to be doing this, okay? 5 of Pentacles, that's where they ass is at, to be up all night long, throughout the night, stalking somebody, obsessed with them, and trying to do spell work against them. I mean, like, they in the 5 of Swords and in the 5 of Pentacles, but with all these 5s, before we even get started, that's letting me know that there is also going to be a monumental change in their life, that the universe is going to force them to change, since they will not change. 8 of Wands. The universe is going to force them to move it on along, since they won't move along on their own. Okay? This don't make no sense, God, but what would you like for me to report on it? What is the message about what I'm picking up on, Holy Spirit? Please and thank you. The Hierophant. It's a group of people. It's a group of people who have decided decided that they're gonna do this type of shit to somebody, okay? One of the people in the group could even, hate to even say it, but could be a man of the cloth. You see that dude in that yellow right there? It's almost like he praying, but I feel like he's almost praying over this death soldier before he goes to battle. Cause see, you gotta be careful who you ask to pray for you, because everybody don't pray to the same person. And that's most definitely what I'm getting off this death card. There's somebody with that gold robe on that's actually praying to a death angel to get rid of you. Okay? Because you too much of a warrior for them. They can't handle you. I don't know why they're trying to handle you. I don't know why they just won't leave you alone. But they feel like they have to conquer you. It's a whole group of people. It's an organization of people who are consistently sending this kind of message and energy out to the universe for someone's life to be over with. That's what I keep picking up on it. Keep picking up on it now. It's about the second or third time. Whoever this group or organization of individuals are, they keep trying to fucking do this shit. But it's not working. This person is damn too brave, bold, beautiful, powerful, resilient, tenacious, okay, too strong for whatever this is that they're trying to do against them. What else, Holy Spirit? Judgment. They ask. 333 is up under judgment, not this King of Wands. This King of Wands is going to continue to be able to move forward away from any destruction that this Hierophant death organization keep throwing at them. They under judgment. They want to put this King of Wands under judgment so bad. So bad, y'all. So bad. But it won't take. They can't punish this person. They can't end things for this person. This person continues to experience new beginnings and new opportunities in their life. They get to keep moving and rolling on past whatever was trying to sink their ship. Because these motherfuckers is consistently trying to sink this King of Wands ship. Okay? They more wounded than he is from these battles. Because I'm telling you, it's already been decided that this King of Wands is going to be able to move, who is at the head of this Hierophant death energy. Okay? They got the money. They've been investing like a motherfucker too. Trying to do whatever they need to do to implore this death angel to come take this King of Wands. But I feel like they are receiving that type of energy in their life. This King of Pentacles who belongs to this group here, this Hierophant death energy here, they are, I'm hearing, with the world right behind that, this death angel that they want to come visit this King of Wands, I feel like it's been visiting their friends, their family, their people. With this world card here. That's why they in the Nine of Wands. And it's almost as if now they're telling themselves that this King of Wands is doing something similar to them, with like what they're doing to this King of Wands. They're convincing themselves of this now because the magic ain't working and it's actually causing loss in their life. So now they have convinced themselves that this King of Wands is fighting back using some similar spiritual tool like they are, okay? Meanwhile, this King of Wands is just a Nine of Pentacles. A divine feminine who is minding hers, who ain't fucking with nobody unless they want to come fuck with them. Now, I mean, the game changed when people come fucking with you, especially when you weren't fucking with them. But this divine feminine's energy is so organic, so sincere, that when people come fucking with her with this 7 of Swords and this 7 of Pentacles, that she don't even have to fight back. The universe fights back for her. The universe blow the trumpet on that shit. And I'm telling you, what they wanted for her happens to them. And they mad about it. They're trying to be mean to this woman with this 7 of Swords, this 7 of Pentacles, and this 4 of Pentacles. It causes misfortune and loss in their life. It causes things to get tight for them. It causes near-death scares for them, I'm hearing. Okay? Clarify that, Holy Spirit. I'm telling the tower, child. Y'all see how that flew out here? Like I said, it causes them to be in the tower, their foundation to fall.
They're stuck in this mud. Basically, they're stuck. This is about somebody know they gonna get struck with something here. Look at that, can't make it up. This is a storm that somebody here knows that this is uncontrolled forces about a volcano, storms, or bombs, and anything that can bring this storm on that's uncontrollable. And somebody here knows too. Whoever this person, they're gonna ride this wave here because they know you carry this talisman. Talisman is somebody here that has power. Not only that, this is a symbol. Okay, there's a symbol. So this could be Jera. That's a room. Jera represents peace, prosperity, and very fruitful. Somebody knows that, and prosperity. Okay? This is about your yin and yang in here. Okay? They know about this yin and yang here. This is why. They know also, too, that you can bring, because this is like a force. What is that, Elegaz? I might be saying it wrong. They know there's some type of wrath, nature that comes with you, hell, uncontrolled forces here. That's what I'm getting right here. Now, we have here, we have a third party, all right? So this could be about a marriage or somebody who somebody's married to or was married to, maybe in the past, don't have to be. We have Mars here. This is about some change here. Maybe somebody here knows either this has something to do with somebody's underage. Okay? This also could be involving money. RIAs could be significant here. And I see change. We have here future. Okay? I see so far 33, 36. Okay? I'm also getting, okay, this also is telling me too, by me looking at this card, I'm not going to get too much into this, it has something to do with, like the sextiles and the lines, I'm not going to get too much into that. So we have here, it's definitely something about the third house. 6th house. So this could be about working together. Somebody was definitely working with a third party. This is telling me about offerings or exchanges, information. This could be about gifts, something like that. But this person is in despair here. Yeah, because something's in the air. You're telling me it's something in the air. Something is definitely in the air. We have here 333. So 333 could be about either your body, mind, and soul. Or this has something to do with a sacrifice. 333. Somebody here knows too. This has something to do with the second house. Or about could be about money. That's what I'm seeing right here. Gotta look at the cards here. This is also telling me too, this third party has something to do with this 5th house. Maybe you was being out in the cold. Somebody could have been falling here. This is also telling me it has something to do with your 5th house.
playing. I'm telling you, I see them. Look at the symbols. The rules are on those rocks. There's also some about nature that somebody knows too. There's some signatures that's on some rocks that's out in nature. These people think you crazy. They don't know. They don't know. They don't know. Somebody here definitely was doing something here on somebody's pathway. It's very dark energy I'm picking up. I see, yeah, oh, yeah, it's an X. So this is definitely telling me, I told you, it was a sacrifice. X is right here. Look at that. I can't make that up. You have to get a scope to look at that.
King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, bad investment. The Wheel of Fortune, okay, in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse. Y'all, this could have something to do with cords. And a motherfucker about to get slapped in the fucking face here, okay? Listen now. Pay attention. There could be something. They ain't getting no victory. Whoever this is, man, baby. Whoever went up against this Empress didn't know that this person here has got high spiritual ranking. Okay? They did not know. Because somebody's fine, gossip is spreading rumors, all types of shit, okay? Their money's in reverse, and somebody's realizing where their wish fulfillment really is. Y'all, this is the energy today with the Empress. Tell me about somebody can't be sneaky. King of Virgins. And their foundations in reverse, something about the past, and it's Ace of Pentacles that they did not want to end. And that's the motherfucking truth. And this tower is falling. Whatever message is coming, a tower is falling here. There's some opportunities coming through here. Because somebody right now is sitting in a backstab betrayal. They've been stabbed 10 times. And they sit here saying, what? And they ain't got no fucking options. Yeah, it's an illusion. Somebody's still asleep. Somebody ain't getting the messages. It's Emperor in reverse. Third party in reverse. Can't move the copper
This is like the big mystery on how these people always know where you're going and how to be there for gang stalking. They covertly clone your phone. They come close to you. They clone your phone. They can then, on top of seeing all of your notifications, which would be your text messages, they can hear you, so they know you're making plans. They know where you're going next. This is how they're doing it. It's not really that involved because, you know, you're dealing with people who are mentally challenged. So this is how they're doing it for those of you who are like, how do they know where I'm at? Or how are they, you know, it's because they're listening through your phone. They clone it. Reset your network settings. Reset your network settings. I'm saying like ask your pendulum. Is somebody in my phone? If you're being targeted because you're badass, it's probably going to say yes most of the time, especially if you're uploading videos about gang stalking. Get yourself a pendulum and turn off your mobile data. If it says yes, reset your network settings. But once you reset your network settings, it's automatically going to turn your mobile data back on. So when you clear your network settings, scroll down or pull your thing down and then turn your data off. You don't have to have your phone turned off. You just have to have your data turned off. If you have Wi-Fi and you have Wi-Fi calling and stuff, I don't feel like they can clone your phone if it's on through Wi-Fi, unless they're hacking your Wi-Fi too. But if you're in a hotel or motel or something, it's going to be difficult for them to do that. So this is how they're doing it. Because I know that I've seen so many videos of people saying, how do they know where I'm going to be? Or how do they know this? And people think it's like some psychic. They don't have psychic abilities. These people are I mean, have you seen them? Have you seen them? Tell me, have you seen them? We're not going nowhere. If you're not afraid of us, you should be now. Out.
Ooh, child. We better watch our phones Oh, that's why they be asking. Oh, let me see
Something
the
big coming
order.
through here now. Get ready to get more
Cloning.
comfortable. And, you know, your life. People could know that too. So people could be trying to sabotage that. But I feel like what's meant for you ain't gonna pass you by. Yeah, because whoever I'm picking up on, you're highly connected with the universe, and the universe is working with you. So believe in its subtle magnetism to guide you. So basically, just listen to your instincts, okay? If your job involves speaking the truth, they don't try to get you shut up because they don't want you to reveal their plans. But that's gonna cause for this person to come in anyway. This may be the person who was sitting back thinking of what choice should I choose. Well, when these people do whatever they said that they're gonna do, that's gonna prompt this person by the angelic help to come in and help you. So they made this person's choice for them when they was over here doing this bullshit to try to get you fucked up. They ain't did nothing but promoted you. That's what they did. Thank you, Spirit. Ace of Swords. That's what they did. They ain't did nothing but promoted you. Why they trying to talk shit about you? Something getting signed.
That you're going through, or some sort of creative project that's quite close to the heart. I heard everyone sees you. Now, is this on the etheric realm? I heard yes, on this realm. And I heard not yet, but they will. Not yet, but they will. Tell me more. Tell me what I need to say, please, and thank you. And it says here, your rising sign is called your ascendant. It shows an individual's first reaction to new people and situations, and it's the mask you wear to meet the world. There's something here about being quite aware of what your ascendant energy is in the zodiac chart, because something is about to, I heard, kick off for them. It's kicking off because someone's noticed you. It's almost like the trickling down.
I said reversed, but the only thing I could get out of that is reimbursed. See what I'm saying? I'm also getting, for some of you out there, you're about to be getting some positive information on something closing out and going in your favor in regard to some type of corruption here. Sounds like to me this community has been abusing that power over and over and over and over and over. You have had your character decimated. Because we literally got the 10 of Pentacles reverse and the Hierophant reverse. That can also be about a divorce or somebody ending a marriage or ending a relationship, a higher level of commitment which will represent an engagement or a marriage. So somebody may be getting out of a marriage, but I'm also getting the flip side of there's some type of corruption that's coming to an end. There's been a lot of money invested here to do this to you, to stop you from propelling forward. And it's like somebody is awakened here that these people would not leave you alone. There's an official with this King of Swords that sees something for what it is. And he knows that you had your character a lot. Like people are trying to mess with your character, they try to mess with your intuition. This official also knows that you go against the grain here with the Hierophant reverse. You have your own beliefs. And this is some type of community that goes against people that don't believe in the same thing they believe in. Some of you out there got a higher power knowledge of spiritual teachings. And you may be talking about the third eye. This community don't know about the third eye. Most of them don't know about that. And when you speak about it, they look at you like you're crazy. I'm going to tell you why. Because there are people in that community that knows exactly what that third eye is, and this is giving me the vibes of some type of Mason here. That's the only other people that would know. And somebody seems highly intimidated by how much you really know, and you're not one of the Freemasons, like you haven't joined the Masons. And how can you have this type of knowledge and information? It's because you was gifted with psychic abilities. You was already a spiritual master Mason, 33 degree at that, the highest rank one of them, the highest rank one, before you even came down here to this physical dimension. These individuals want to know how you're not part of their ceremonies, but yet you know this type of knowledge. Don't question the unknown, bro. Because this right here with this Ten of Pentacles and a Hierophant reverse, ganging up together as one community, coming together and running some type of corruption here. And it's like they wouldn't walk away from you. They wouldn't leave you alone. Five of Swords is in reverse. This is definitely going to be coming to an end with this death. And we got the World card. Okay. So we definitely have two cards representing ending. There's also an ending to conflict here too. Some of you is gang stalked in this community. And everybody is seeing where you're coming from with the Seven of Cups reversed here. There's a lot of intimidation is what I'm feeling, but somebody's not intimidated here. They actually see where you're coming from. If some of you out there have a job at speaking the truth, you've been speaking the truth on this. You got plenty enough documentation too with this Eight of Wands here. There's plenty enough documentation to prove it. With this Ten of Pentacles reversed and the Hierophant reversed. Looks like to me they're going to be getting caught here with the Seven of Swords reversed. Why is this Hierophant reversed? The Knight of Wands, yeah, you've been at this all on your own. You've been going through this all on your own, and there's also some type of witchcraft that has been done in this community too. To try to harm your spirit. And yeah, these are the same individuals that will sit back and question, well, how do you know so much? It's because you're in the light side of spirituality. It's because you don't do rituals to hurt people. Look like to me, people have been trying to do this to you, that they've been keeping a secret here, and they're afraid. They're afraid because God's working for you. And if you ever pay attention, bro, demons are scared of God. They're scared of Jesus. Because you're made in the image of Him. I don't care who you are, you're made in the exact image of Him. You're not just the image of Him either. This is why I'm picking up some type of master mason here. You believe in a higher power. You actually have a connection with Him. And you don't go out there messing with innocent people or trying to hurt them in any type of way. Especially when it comes to spirituality. You don't believe in that. And this is something right here that's clearly being seen with the Seven of Cups reversed. You're a very lovable person here with the Lovers. You're somebody that can actually teach people what needs to be taught every day. I'm telling you, there's always something new every day. And this is something that some of you out there may have the knowledge on, or you may teach higher power knowledge. And how you're not the body. You're not the mind, you're not the body. You are a vessel that is filled with the energy and spirit to operate that vessel as a vehicle. Your spirit is literally the body's home. It lives inside the body. The body don't live inside the spirit. The spirit lives inside the body. And you're somebody that can open people's third eye to let them see what's really going on. You're the one that holds the true meaning of that triangle with the eye in the middle. That's all about vision.
So what shall we say to these things? If God is for us, who can be against us? So we declare and we decree every negative, every toxic situation presented here today in my life, your life, our life, we declare and decree that we place it to the footstool of Jesus. We place it back to sender, Send it back to where it came from. Send it back to the pits of hell where it came from. And we declare and decree that no weapon formed against us will ever prosper. We love you and we honor you. We thank you for the victory. Oh, it belongs to us. Okay? The victory belongs to us. Amen? I believe it, receive it, and it is so. It is so.
Pockets. You don't need them type of people around you. Somebody has to do something with a divine counterpart if they want to see a certain type of success. Like the card says on partnership, build relationships that can help you increase your business profits. Not motherfuckers that decrease, not people that want to steal from you. You don't need that. Okay? So I'm telling y'all right now, these people that's trying to set a stage for you to lose something, it's going to prompt this person to come in and help you. They done made their choice for this person. Okay? Well, yep, options. I said many of y'all don't have options, but ain't but one door worth walking through. Okay? Let's read the card. Many opportunities are becoming available to you.
Alright, listen up. It's just I'm reminded of a scene in a movie where the people needed to see something. They couldn't get to this area, and they needed a seer, mystic, shaman, prophet, whatever. There are many terms for a seer. One that has meticulous, I hear, insight. Sometimes that insight can leave them in a difficult position, more or less in plain words. Your gift sometimes can get you in trouble, so you isolate and you just, self-preserve, self-protect basically. So anyway, needless to say, in this dream, they had to go and see the seer or consult the seer in order to find someone that was lost in a dark space. And this was more or less an esoteric, spiritual type thing. And so they had to go see a seer. Now, what I'm mentioning this is because where the seer lived was not easily accessible. It was not easily accessible. I have to say that again. Where the seer lived, it was not easily accessible. Let that sit. Why do you think that is? Why do you think that was a requirement? Like I said before, a seer delves into meticulous areas, and they 9 times out of 10 need to be alone. They need to be obscured, not easily accessed, all of that. Hello, somebody. So, why am I talking about this? Why did that come up? Because I wanted to just close out with this, and how you always hear the positive side about how your gift is going to make room for you and bring you before great men. That's word in the Bible. But the flip side of that is your gift will keep you isolated in obscurity, because folk don't. Who wants to be around somebody that sees everything, all of their mess? Like, even if that's true or not, because once you hear the word seer, you just automatically think they see everything. And that could be true. It could not be true. You just don't know. Every situation is different. Anyway, long story short, the gift will make room for you as well, but it's also that gift keep you isolated for a purpose. And you're okay. You're okay with that. Most seers, mystics, shamans, prophets, they like to be alone. You know what I'm saying? And that's not always, but they have to have that alone time for a purpose. It's because of the gift. And you have people, situations that just don't get that, and they just want what they want. It's unfortunate, but your gift will make room for you. I'm praying because this gift is interesting. I mean, it's like a two-edged sword. They want it, but then again, they don't. You see, they want it to do what they want it to do, for how they want to use it and manipulate it and all of that. It's interesting. Is it a blessing or is it a curse? I often ask myself that. Is this gift a blessing or a curse? Because it makes people act unseemly, treat you all kinds of ways, but they need you. They want what you have, but they treat you like worse than crap. You know what I'm saying? It's just interesting. That's what I'm saying. Your gift make room for you and bring you before great men, but that gift also keep you obscured in isolation because folk act real weird and strange just because of that gift that you have and possess. And by now, you know, you're getting settled in this new realization that that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. And maybe we'll see over time there'll be certain, what they call it, soul families or teams or a set of people that would know how to treat somebody who has a special gift. Because right now, honey, they don't. They just want what they want. Period. So, I guess my
Are you a green bride to be? Well, place your ad in here today or schedule your event planning session with Coach C.